Aha! There you are! Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, ready? And away we go!
Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business.
Time to go. Time to go.
Here we are. The training grounds for Watatsumi Island. Right now, the resistance is... Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tataris.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. Shoot! It's nearly time for the... I'll have to show you around Watatsumi.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya...
The wind knows me.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting...
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's... Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit ever...
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing... Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but...
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But the sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fight. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover...
Your Excellency? Does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna...
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. I will discuss this with the logistics division to see what for... However, our supplies are... When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end? That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have... The Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end. A traveler, to confirm. Good. Then here is your... I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi...
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to cap...
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that...
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers.
What about me, Your Excellency? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance...
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, traveler, let's move out.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Into the wind. The wind knows me. One with nature. Time to go.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Your reputation precedes you.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes.
like a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle it. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Let's get down to business.
The wind knows me.
Access denied.
More!
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. Allow me to introduce myself. I now formally cede the position of captain.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them. That said, the ones over there are tougher.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army.
Into the wind. Time to go.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own. But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men.
Yep, the Traveler eats imp.
All right then, we'll deal with that.
Time to go.
Let's get down to business.
No touching!
There's more!
The wind knows.
The fairy?
Let me try this here. Fall before me suffice!
Time for retribution!
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
For Rex Lapis! Power that ended Haishan!
This
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon went...
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps are being...
Great! Wait, but what's next? Let's...
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but...
What? No way could you have taken them down without...
Oh, come on. You...
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. But with your level of ability, I'm sure, since you're back, I take it that the Ronin...
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack he expressed a desire to be on the front line. So, now, speaking of assignments, I have
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins. Recently, however, supplies stranger still. The Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest when Teppei returns, you can catch up with him.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through.
Long time no see! So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned vet raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties.
Wow! Where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many doggo it took to convince my friend.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army?
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of... It's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms... Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Everything's going...
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi...
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you. You'd better watch out, partner. At the... I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been... Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon... This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Behold, the princess endeavored.
By royal decree. Drawn out by the electro energy? We're way behind schedule. All hail! Born of ice and frost.
Not bad. One with nature.
Blaze over. I can fix this! Rex Lapis! I am sorry.
Phew! Glad as monsters go, that one was pretty tough. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow. I just got back from delivering some supplies to...
Are you alright there?
I'm fine. It's nothing. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Pepe, don't you think there's something...
Now that you mention it, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here.
Urabashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi, the Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with...
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in once?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their... Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing... You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Hey, don't worry about me.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. But let's report back to Kokomi.
Let's go.
I follow the wind.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so...
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro,
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated... I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired... Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the vision...
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. Goro, have you managed to acquire one?
Most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform all soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment.
wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with... No! Surely... let's go check on...
Time to go. One with nature. Into the wind. Yeah. One with nature.
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. It's weird. Oh, right. Yeah. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea. If only I were stronger still. They gave it to me. Delusion. So... Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, this is a real shame. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods. Hey, would you do something when our uniforms are ready? Grab mine for me. Bring it back here. And what's that look for? Don't worry, partner. Soon as...
Pepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency,
I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban.
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with this. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to. What are your thoughts? No, it's too. The Sakoku decree is still to organize an operation of this scale. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the fact. It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly if we spend any longer amassing our force.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers. I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
This is destiny.
Next on the agenda...
To ashes! Only just begun. You can't run!
Shadows of fate!
Burn! Killjoy! Looks like I must collect myself. Goodness is true.
No touching!
Too low.
Next on the agenda...
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second! Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
Delve into destiny!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
This was not...
Get me going!
Burn! Killjoy! We've only just
No touching! Over here!
You need
Blink!
to hurry up!
Resistance. Shine.
Looks like I went too far.
Shadows of fate!
Unfortunate fault. Did it cook this through?
We're way behind schedule.
Yikes! It looks dangerous! We'd better watch our step or we might get hit!
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive!
Born of ice and frost.
That all you got?
Time to fulfill my duty.
I will end you. You can't run! Well, let's not waste time.
Nope.
This is bad.
This is long overdue.
Verdict is... Killjoy! This is just begun. Did I see through you? You can't run! Well, that all you got?
My work finished.
Power that ended Hypnon!
Now this idiot must have a death wish! Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Transgression!
Burn!
Got you! Decided by destiny!
No touching!
Out of my sight! Mirror images display water. me scry!
You need to hurry up!
Born of ice and frost.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations. Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? You're getting all worked up over nothing.
How can you say this?
How can you call it anything more? They were always going to die. With or without a delusion. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for just a small price. They get the feeling of controlling the world.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But eternity stretches things out over a long time. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively... It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something.
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you. Every side of me is the real me. This is a human society. Study.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon...
What if I told you it was a secret art from the ground? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about... Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about... The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of with their stronghold I must say. Well, anyway. That Sangonomiya Kokomi...
A hindrance? Should you...
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plain of Euthymia. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed...
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, and since the spirit is susceptible to
So, that place that she...
the plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her, and ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat...
So this is your plan? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance?
You're a fast learner. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed... That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps...
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the...
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Gonna do it here? And what's this mech?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat move. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already,
on the agenda?
Haven't won yet.
All right, let's head off.
Denied.
Time for retribution!
The agenda?
You mean, perhaps it's because...
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados?
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my in your dreams. More curious than my appearance is a nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult. You know, A never said goodbye. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping up by neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again. Our relationship, since we've embarked on two very different, I have chosen the latter because then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for
There's a part 2?
Into the wind. Time to go.
No touching! This is long overdue!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud!
Verdict is...
one with nature.
We're finally...
You did quite admirably. I could see.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the...
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So all of this...
You are the most... Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think? You're absolutely right. Perhaps considering even their vision...
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the cap...
I don't... It is precisely because of their helplessness. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they... Oh, goodness. Is that the time?
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests?
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the... Before one makes a...
Don't know.
You must understand, the Vision Hunt decree was obviously... Yes. But now...
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition...
Yes. It's all too clear that both the Thus, the current situation is that our... Unfortunately...
So, what should...
It will be easier for us... So my plan is...
Rebellion? What do you...
If we manage to convince her, I'm quite... I'll give you a clue. She also appears...
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active... Don't even think about trying anything.
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you...
Ugh. Gujiyai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it.
All of you outside!
As you wish.
Gujiyai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior...
Even though she will one day...
The Vision Hunt decree is the
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly...
The Vision Hunt decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui... And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission.
You're saying the Kujo clan... betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Gujiyai, Your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and as a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a form. She will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting... But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the...
Why are you always asking so many...
Nothing.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin.
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though?
If we want to get our evidence, we're going...
Toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's
not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. I'm so tired.
Is this the professional you were talking about?
She is a member of the
Wow, a ninja? So,
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties. However, convincing their most... Here's what I need you to do. Go into... It would not be appropriate for me to...
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out. For a complete outsider, but since the 3 commissions work together to serve the Shogun... Now you're following. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have... I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for one...
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of... Now that you mention it, there is one thing that is always... I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now... The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the vision...
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access... It's heavily guarded, too. Even
If only there was a way we could distract the...
Yoimiya's firework!
That's a very but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the Omni... While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now... Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt Decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
The books will...
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one, but it's so powerful that I haven't found any. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse. Don't worry, it's just...
We'll give it a try.
You! The warrant is for your...
Oh no!
You! The warrant is for your...
Oh no!
Follow the wind. Time to go.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If we need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak in after I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rest.
Is this really a good idea? Anyway.
My apologies. Komori Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is... No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed... I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing. In addition, we have... Of course, it seems that Kujiai was right. They have been fomenting on... This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Kujiai. I will also gather some...
Still, mind your...
Again, we'll just have...
If Paimon remembers correct, let's pack up our things and get ready...
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here...
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've been...
You're quite... So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping...
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to...
Hand them to Sarah. she can—
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the— I don't understand. Not a single word. What about the soldiers who gave their utter disregard for human life?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't—
So, the Tenryou Commission.
Yes. Now, who else do you—
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the—
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all— How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent, take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the Traveler!
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from a... But if it turns out that you have been deceptive... Good.
Master's orders.
Halt!
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Quiver!
I must withdraw.
Who goes there? Get them!
The wind knows.
I've lost. Brace yourself.
Storm the
Watch
front!
your step.
Strike!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Burn!
For Rex Lapis! Born of ice and frost!
To ashes! Flash!
Flash! Don't hold back! Time for retribution!
One with nature!
No turning back!
Clouds high.
Allow me.
The birds call.
Strike back.
The wind knows it.
Quiver!
Watch your step! Earthing bested.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master,
Go on, ask him! Don't let him intimidate—
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes,
He
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised for too long the Kujo clans. So, when the chance, it appeared to me to be
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
betrayal. How can you— The Fatui may think they are using me. When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, After all, none can contend with the supreme power.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun.
But Master, what about ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan? But it's clear to me now, you hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own—
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked but I chose to obey the Shogun. But now I realize that the path of eternity— So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and— Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku received—
Senor is the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said so—
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if—
Sarah stormed off! You can say that again! Alright then, let's do—
Time to go. Time to go.
The way people charge in here as they please. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo's?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty. I know. You can't get... Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see... so you came to expose my... I'm just...
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I can... They were nobodies to begin with, and they're... Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little... Almighty Shogun. Do correct me if I... That's ancient history. You certainly loved her. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mention... You? Stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you. Before you go saying something you can't take back. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and I'm not sure you realize...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I know you are aware that...
Traveler!
Then I will deign to... A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Burn!
Detestable! Into the frozen void!
Eyes on me!
One with nature. Detestable! Tactless rodent!
Verdict is...
Detestable! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid. The wind knows it. The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Adorn my night!
You will pay for that.
No touching! Come on! Focus! Born of ice and frost.
Dance, my pretties! Justice.
No touching! This is
Not
long
every wound
overdue.
will heal. Not even ashes will. Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
We're way behind schedule. I'm just way out of practice. For Rex Lapis! Access to
Power that ended Python! One with nature. Time to go. Clouds high. The birds come.
Burn!
All must burn! Into the wind. Stay focused, one with nature. Who dares call me a witch? The wind knows me. Time to go. Not every wound will heal.
This is long overdue.
One with nature.
Next on the agenda.
so strong. But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. To recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it... Oh? Surely you didn't If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains... The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat. Individual ambition is inherent. What you might not realize is that all too often... Consider this. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the... Traveler, your existence, there seems to be... limitless. So, I won't insist that you That's right. Anyway, you... So be it. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? Fine. Strike dead. Inferior.
I can fix this. Blaze over.
Like
one with wind and
the
cloud.
land of eternity.
Eyes on me!
Verdict is...
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Not bad.
Time to go.
For Rex Lepus!
Inferior. Strike dead.
Time for retribution! That hurts! Into the wind.
No touching! We're way behind schedule. I can fix this! Born of ice and frost. Next on me.
Inferior. Strike dead.
The wind knows.
Inferior.
This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Will be removed. I can fix this. Next on. I'm just way out of practice.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Next on.
All will be severed.
Born of ice.
Power that ended life!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
This wound, a fleeting shadow.
Predictors?
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Time to go. Wind strike.
Blaze over. Access to.
All will be
high.
severed.
The birds call. One with nature.
Thunder.
Time for retribution!
To ashes.
A fleeting shadow.
Predictors?
Born of ice and frost.
Into the wind.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people? And in the power of their... These ambitions have transcended space and time. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans can't... So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever.
That would be something of an...
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. I wonder what loss would it really be to any...
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I...
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel a...
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly...
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You are obviously lonely. And tell me this. Why is this... This is your plane of euthymia. So it can only mean... But I have so much... As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory, so it will probably take me another...
Seeing you again...
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means...
What a childish conversation that... Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but with regards to eternity and the question...
You are the one who's been acting like... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe they're...
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler.
You literally told us to come...
I would...
Seems like someone's in it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, defeating Signora head-on in it. Still, you did end up
Sure feels good. They caused plenty of trouble along the way.
Wait a second. As in, the little thing...
Yep, that's the one.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed... The balladeer is I'm not the kind of person who... After A created her as her erstwhile closest friend, she no longer needs the... Thus the Gnosis became not only... Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for... Judging by the results, at least...
When you put it... Really?
You intend to travel all over Tevat, and as a mark of my gratitude, I will... What would you like to know about? That puppet, still, before A began No. The original plan was later, this puppet... Some eccentric geniuses in the...
What?
It is, isn't it? Who can say... I'm surprised.
Morat's told us.
Yes.
Twin?
They won the Archon War. Beelzebul is A. As far as the world was in fact.
Until what?
Makoto died several...
Losing her sister must have been super...
That was when A
Paimon feels...
I didn't spend a great deal of time with...
Wow.
Sorry, I have... But if you still have doubt, not only does she not fit your description, that's good to hear.
Don't worry.
As for your brother's... I'll let you know if I find out anything. After leaving Inazuma...
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru... But their obsession gives rise... In Sumeru, knowledge is...
Knowledge is...
Yes. I don't...
Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser... I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. Are you sure? Keep it safe. There was...
Who in their right...
I see. Your ambition should be... Perhaps the reason... Continue on your...